So we're in Oscar season, and as part of that, there are a bunch of movies that I have not yet seen that have been nominated for Academy Awards, and The Zone of Interest is a big one. It has been nominated for 5 awards: Best Picture, Best Director for Jonathan Glazer, Best Adapted Screenplay for Jonathan Glazer, Best International Feature Film, and Best Sound by Tarn Willers and Johnny Byrne. And it's interesting going into a movie that it's already been nominated for Oscars, knowing that I'm reviewing it because I'm reviewing everything that's been Oscar nominated, because I am not just looking at a movie for like my own, like judging it on my own merits. I also kind of have to judge a movie based on what everyone else saw in it. Like, why is this an Oscar movie? And it makes me look at it differently. And I don't know if that's going to improve my ability to review it or hamper it. It's interesting. I think it makes me look at it differently. Just a caveat, but here we go. The Zone of Interest is about the administrator of Auschwitz, but you never see in this film a single concentration camp prisoner. This film is set basically right on the other side of the wall. He and his family have built up this beautiful house with a lovely garden. They are enjoying the Polish rivers and forestry around the area. And it's just kind of a slice of life film, but ever present is the fact that one of their garden walls is literally the wall in Auschwitz. And it's a film about the banality of evil, because at no point do we ever really see anybody do any overt evil acts. Those are all off screen. Like I said, we never see any concentration camp prisoners. We do hear them every once in a while, because again, they share a wall. So every once in a while, you'll hear screaming or gunshots. You will see every once in a while, just off in the horizon, the smoke of a train coming by. You will see smokestacks from where they're incinerating people. And everyone is just going about their day, swimming in the lake, enjoying the garden, having parties. The biggest conflict in this film, that again is set right next to Auschwitz, is that the main character is being transferred, and his wife doesn't want to leave this beautiful home that they've built together. So in this film that's set in the Holocaust, the biggest conflict is, no, I don't want to leave this beautiful house. Everything in the film is framed from a fairly detached point of view. We never really get a lot of close-up shots of the characters. They always seem like very far away. The camera is usually locked into static shots so that we just kind of get like a fly-on-the-wall view of things. And it's a very disturbing film because you've got all of that going on. Because you know just the evils that these people are perpetrating. And even the wife, there's at one point she's upset with one of the housekeepers, and she just casually threatens the housekeeper by saying, "I could have my husband scatter your ashes." Just casually throwing that one out. She also, when she was talking about how she didn't want to leave the house, she's just like, "I thought we were going to have Lebensraum. This is our Lebensraum. Hitler promised us. Why do we have to leave it?" So they're very obviously Nazis. They're just, for the most part, you don't see them doing what we would consider the traditionally actively evil Nazi things. They're just people living in a nice house right on the edge of hell. And it's not like an entertaining film, obviously not. It's a film about the Holocaust made for award seasons, so it's going to be a very somber tale. There's no real graphic violence depicted on screen. It's all in the sound editing, and I get why this was nominated for Best Sound, and I definitely can understand why they would do that. There's just, in the distance, this ever-present knowledge through the soundtrack, faintly, that the Holocaust is going on the other side of the wall. I was very disturbed watching this movie, but I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was a very interesting approach to show that the villains aren't always mustache twirling, fantastic supervillain costume wearing types. No, sometimes they're just people who have a really nice house and just don't care about others. Admiral Paka says, yeah, it shows the banality of evil and how it becomes normalized. That's what the film is. Redux, yeah. This film was definitely a film. I don't know that I'm gonna watch it again. It was pretty hard to get through, but I'm glad I watched it. Well, I'm interested to see what awards, if any, it wins. I think it's the only film that I've seen that's been nominated for Best International Feature Film yet. I still need to see the others, so we'll see how those other ones stack up. But I think, if anything, it's probably a lock for this for a Best International Feature Film. Anyway, would I recommend watching it? If you want to have a good time, no. If you want to go into it to admire the artistry of the film, and if you're looking for a somber reminder, then yes. Paka says, there are some books I've read that are like that. Read it once, important message, don't need to experience it again, message received. Yeah, actually that was kind of the vibe that I got when I watched A Clockwork Orange. I'm never going to watch that film again. I was actually physically ill for several days after watching that film. I don't think it's a bad film. Stanley Kubrick did a really good job of disturbing me in that one. Hey, thanks for watching. Your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. And drop a comment below telling me what you thought of the video. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific and Sundays at 2, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons with a very special shout out to my Whaled Shark tier patron Ryan D and my Anemone friend tier patron Piftle Cakes. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.